The Speaker, I rise to support this rule and the underlying bill, H.R. 7. For decades, Congress has annually passed the Hyde Amendment, which has prevented any government program from funding or subsidizing elective abortion. The Hyde Amendment has saved over 2 million unborn children since 1976, including 100,000 lives in Pennsylvania. For decades, this annual restriction on taxpayer funding of abortion has been referred to as the Hyde Amendment because it was the late Congressman Henry Hyde from Illinois who sought to protect as many unborn children as he could during his service in Congress. Recollecting his own work, Congressman Hyde offered this poignant reflection. "When the time comes, as it surely will," Hyde said, "when we face that awesome moment, the final judgment, I've often thought, as Fulton Sheen wrote, that it is a terrible moment of loneliness. You have no advocates. You are there alone, standing before God. And a terror will rip your soul like nothing you can imagine. But I really think that those in the pro-life movement will not be alone. I think there will be a chorus of voices that have never been heard in this world, but are heard beautifully and clearly in the next. They will plead for everyone who has been in this movement. They will say to God, spare him because he loved us." Henry Hyde is not forgotten, and this work goes on. Despite former President Obama's promise that no abortion would be covered by his health care law, the Affordable Care Act authorized and appropriated funds for health care plans with abortion coverage. This must stop. We must remember abortion is not health care, and in no way should the government fund or subsidize the violent destruction of unborn children. It is the overwhelming opinion of Americans, including those who identify as pro-choice, that taxpayer dollars should not be used for abortion. This legislation is absolutely essential to apply the principles of the Hyde Amendment consistently across the federal government. As hundreds of thousands march this Friday on the 44th anniversary of Roe v. Wade, a decision Justice White referred to as an exercise in raw judicial power, I urge my colleagues to support this rule and the underlying bill. I yield back.